Hi everyone and welcome to Linguistics with Najib. So in my previous video I discussed the types of pronouns and today I'm gonna discuss two more types of pronouns. So let's get started. So the first type is gonna be the possessive pronouns. So possessive pronouns are those pronouns which show the position or ownership. So they show the position or ownership. So they are showing the position or the ownership. Next, the most important thing about the possessive pronouns is that we have to use possessive pronouns at the end of the sentence, or we have to use possessive pronouns before the verb. But remember, we can't use a noun right after the possessive pronouns. If you use a noun right after the possessive pronoun, it's gonna be wrong. So there are six possessive pronouns in English. We do not have seven possessive pronouns. For example, uh, we have his, hers, ours, mine, yours, and theirs. According to some grammarians, it doesn't have the possessive case, and according to some of the grammarians, they say it has got the possessive case, which is called its. But the authentic thing is that it doesn't have the possessive pronoun case. If you use its with it, it's gonna be possessive adjective. It's not gonna be the possessive pronoun case. So it doesn't have the possessive pronoun case. So that's wrong. We can't say that the possessive pronoun case of the it is its. No, not at all. So uh, let me give you some examples of the possessive pronouns. For example, uh, he is a friend of mine. So right here, he's a friend of mine. Right there, mine is called the possessive pronoun because it shows the position. In other sentence, your pen is on the table. Where is hers? Where is hers? So right here, your pen. This is called possessive adjective. This is not the possessive pronoun case because we have used a noun right after the pen. The possessive case is this hers. This is called the possessive pronoun. Clear? And this isn't the possessive pronoun. This is possessive adjective. So next, I can tell you again. If I say his is in the bag, his is in the bag. His means his pen is in the bag. So right here, this his functions as possessive pronoun because it shows the position, and after this his we have used is. If I say his pen is in the bag, uh, his pen is in the bag, so its function is gonna be changed. Then his will become the possessive adjective. So it was all about the possessive pronouns. Next topic is gonna be the reflexive pronouns. So reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are those pronouns which refer back to the subject Or you can say reflexive pronouns are those pronouns in which the subject and the object are the same person. For example, he cuts himself. So right here, the subject is he and the object is himself. So we can say that this himself refers back to the subject. Or we can say in this sentence, the subject and the object, they are the same person. So how can we make how can we make the reflexive pronouns? Reflexive pronouns can be formed by adding the suffix self or selves uh, to either possessive adjectives or the object pronoun. If we add self or selves to possessive adjectives or object pronoun, they're going to be the reflexive pronoun. For example, there is him. If we add with this object pronoun self, it's gonna be himself, and that's gonna be the reflexive pronoun. Her, her is the possessive adjective case, and if we add here self, it's gonna be herself. Now, it into itself, I into myself, yourself or yourselves. Yourself is used with singular nouns and yourselves is used with plural nouns. And our selves and themselves. In some cases, their selves. So if we add self or selves to object pronoun or possessive adjectives, they're going to make the reflexive pronouns. For example, I would like to give you some sentences, some examples. For example, we introduced ourselves. So right here, this ourselves is called the possessive adjective case. Sorry, it's called the reflexive pronoun because it refers back to the subject. And next sentence could be she killed herself. So right here, this herself is called the reflexive pronoun. It's called the reflexive pronoun because it refers back to the subject. So in order to make these reflexive pronouns emphatic, we have to use reflexive pronouns right after the pronoun, for example, and they're going to be emphatic pronouns actually. If I say he himself called me. So right here, this himself, this this reflexive pronoun is used before the verb and right after the pronoun. It is used just for the sake of emphasis or for the sake of stress. So whenever we use a reflexive pronoun before the verb, it's gonna be used for the emphatic purposes. If I say another sentence, she herself is responsible for this crime. She herself is responsible for this crime. In this sentence, this herself is used just for the sake of the emphasis. And the next point that I'm gonna tell you, that's about the by. Sometimes we use by before the reflexive pronoun for a specific purpose. If we use by before the reflexive pronoun, its meaning is gonna be changed completely. Let's suppose if I say he lives by himself at home. He lives by himself at home. Right here, this is called preposition. This preposition is used before the himself reflexive pronoun, and it means that alone. It means alone. It means that he lives alone at home. Or you can say, if you ask somebody, who are you with you? Who is with you? For example, who is with you? He can tell you, I am by myself. So if he says, I am by myself, means I'm alone. Or if I tell you, do it by yourself, it means do it alone. So again, whenever we use by this preposition before the reflexive pronoun, the meaning is going to be changed totally. For example, we have different sentences, and by plus reflexive pronoun means alone. So it was all about today's lecture. So thanks for watching.